Hi there, and welcome back to another FPV Guy video. I'm Bo Lorentzen, the FPV Guy, and today I'm at NAB 2016. And right now I'm at the Wingsland booth. As you know, I looked at the Wingsland products before, and I gotta tell you, I keep coming back to Wingsland because the products are kind of compelling, they're interesting design, and they have slightly different features. And here's, of course, we're looking at about a 400 size quad right here, the K3. I believe this is the K3. Yeah, it's K3. That's what it says right on the front there. It's a 3-axis gimbal, and notice it has a front of the camera that allows us to put on a filter also. And it's a 3-axis gimbal, of course, with a 4K camera. And it seems like all drones these days are 4K. Of course, most of the time we're actually shooting 1080p, but having a sensor that can do 4K typically gets you a much higher quality output. Now, one of the things that's different here that got my attention right away, because the first thing I did was I pushed the battery in, and they have actually removed the power button completely, so there's no power button or mechanics on the battery. It does have a nice little pull latch here that you can push down right here, and you can release it to yank it out like that. But basically, once you shove it in, it turns the aircraft on, so you want to carry this removed from the aircraft. I'm gonna leave it right here for now. And on the back end, they have a nifty little shock absorber for landing, and in the front, they have independent parts here. That's actually an extra part, so if you do damage that, these two legs here on the front keep the camera off the ground when you land. What I really like is the design. It doesn't look like the typical quad clone that we've been seeing for so many of the years now. It's just a slightly different design. It's well made. When you pick it up, it feels substantial. But let's move on to the controller here. I'm gonna put that down because the controller is where this really starts to feel good. It has heft to it, it feels good. This is cast aluminum right here, and it is a prototype, so there's a little bit of slop in the parts. But judging from how the rest is put together, I don't think there's gonna be slop in the final parts. When you turn this around, they have included a display so you can see the status. They also have an app, so you're gonna get the video output on the app, and you can also control the system from the app. Over here, you have one button, start, and one button, landing. On the right side, very prominently, is the one button, return to home. So if you start, you feel lose control or just want to come back and land, you just hit this button here and you're on your way back. Now down here, they have follow me. They have object orientation. One of the important modes is you can fly out over something, push this button here and you can set a marker, and then you can do a fly around of that button. And you also have, you're seeing the power both in the system and in the aircraft. So this is integrated, and this is a standard controller they are using for multiple products. So this is a piece I'm liking just because it feels good. As you know, I like to pinch when I fly, so I can kind of grab it like this, and I can grab the controls with both fingers here. Now that's the controller that's included with the K3 and also with the M5. So the last one I'm going to show you here at the Wingsland booth is the M5. And that's the M5 right here. At first I was kind of put off with the design, but I gotta tell you, this is done really cleverly. The electronics is down here, the weight, so the payload, that's the battery, is sitting up on top here, and you can just pop this right up. On front, they have your camera, which has an internal image stabilization. And down on the bottom here, you have the down camera to prevent drifting indoor, and you also have the ultrasound to log in your altitude. So both of these products has drift control and altitude control for indoors, so you can fly without GPS. But for me, having a high resolution camera with internal image stabilization is really the most interesting part, just simply because we are able to get a stable imagery with this drone without having a mechanical moving gimbal sitting underneath that's easy to damage. Small propeller, so this is using about the same type of propellers as you would on a mini quad racer. And the arms here are aluminum. They feel very strong. It's fairly heavy, so that means this is gonna fly great in a little bit of wind. You're gonna be able to fly without having this thing bouncing all over the place. Now, the exciting thing is, I just saw 2 other drones that I cannot show you. But Wingsland has got some really cool little products coming out over this summer. So I want you guys to stay tuned. Stay tuned to carolinadrones.com and also follow me on YouTube and of course on my blog at FPV Guy to see more. We're going to continue to follow up on the new products from Wingsland. And this is the M5, that was a K3, and we got 2 new products we'll be showing you hopefully in the couple of months coming up here. So stay tuned. So make sure you subscribe to our videos and also click into carolinadrones.com where all the new drones are brought to you with the best customer service out there.
Yeah.